Now, answer honestly. How many lies have you told today? Your first response might be none. But think again. Lies don't always come as obvious deceptions. They can be subtle, a small distortion, an exaggeration, an omission of the truth. They can even exist in the thoughts we refuse to acknowledge within ourselves. Now, ask yourself another question. How many truths have you denied today? Each word we speak, each intention we carry, reverberates into the universe. Lies are not just words. They have energy, and that energy does not disappear. It shapes our reality, influences our aura, and alters the way we connect with ourselves and the world. Today we will explore something that few people ever consider. What happens on the deepest, most subtle level of existence when you tell a lie? Ancient wisdom and modern science both reveal an undeniable truth. Lies do not just distort reality. They distort energy. They weaken our spiritual power, create chaos in our vibration, and disconnect us from the universal flow. So now, let's uncover the hidden consequences of deception, and how truth holds the key to restoring harmony in your life. Since the dawn of time, words have been seen as more than just speech. Across spiritual traditions and ancient teachings, words were considered a creative force, a tool of power, a vessel of transformation. In the Bible, the Gospel of John begins with a profound statement. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. This is not just a poetic phrase, it is a spiritual law. Words do not just describe reality, they actively participate in its formation. The great transcendentalist philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "Words are the clothes of our thoughts. But what if they are more than that? What if words carry their own vibration, an invisible energy that radiates into the world, shaping the very fabric of our existence?" Modern science is now proving what mystics have always known. Everything in the universe is energy. Quantum physics reveals that reality is not solid. It is fluid, shifting in response to consciousness and vibration. And if everything is energy, then our words spoken with intention and emotion must also hold powerful energetic frequencies. But don't just take my word for it. In Japan, scientist Masaru Emoto conducted a revolutionary experiment on how words affect water molecules. He exposed water samples to different words, some filled with love and gratitude, others filled with anger and hatred. The results were astonishing. The water exposed to positive words formed stunning, symmetrical ice crystals, beautiful, structured, harmonious. But the water exposed to negative words became chaotic, distorted and broken. Now, consider this. The human body is over 70% water. If words can physically alter the molecular structure of water, what do you think they are doing to your body? What impact do your words, whether truthful or deceptive, have on your energy field, your mind, and your overall well-being? This is where we begin to see the deeper, unseen consequences of lying. Lies are not just about morality, they are about vibration. They alter the harmonic structure of your being, creating distortions that ripple through your energy field, affecting your mind, body, and even your reality. Every word you speak carries a frequency. Some words create expansion. They lift your energy, align you with truth, and strengthen your connection to the universe. Others create contraction. They weigh you down, disrupt your balance, and weaken your energetic presence. Now, what happens when you lie? When you speak words that do not align with truth, they create a vibrational dissonance, a split between what is real and what is projected. This dissonance has direct consequences. Your aura weakens, the energy field surrounding you, known as the aura, becomes unstable. Lies create small tears in this protective shield, allowing lower vibrational energies to enter. Throat chakra blockage. In spiritual traditions, the Vishuddha, throat chakra is the center of truth and communication. Every time you lie, you create a blockage preventing energy from flowing freely. Over time, this can lead to frustration, creative stagnation, and even physical ailments like throat issues and respiratory disorders. Stress response in the body. Scientific studies show that lying triggers a physiological stress response. The amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for detecting threats, becomes hyperactive. This leads to increased cortisol, stress hormone levels, elevated heart rate, higher blood pressure, weakened immune system, long-term health consequences. Frequent lying has been linked to chronic stress, insomnia, digestive problems, and even heart disease. But the damage doesn't stop at the physical level. Lying creates spiritual disconnection. Every time you distort the truth, you create an energetic gap between your mind, your words, and your reality. This misalignment disrupts the natural harmony between you and the universe, making it harder for you to manifest your desires, experience deep fulfillment, and maintain genuine relationships. You may not notice the impact of a small lie immediately, but over time, these energetic distortions accumulate, creating emotional numbness, anxiety, and even a loss of self-trust. This is why spiritual traditions across the world emphasize truthfulness, not just as a virtue, but as a path to enlightenment. When you speak truth, you align with the universal vibration of clarity, purity, and creation. When you lie, you distort that frequency, creating spiritual imbalance, emotional instability, and energetic decay. So now, the question remains, how much has lying cost you without you even realizing it? And more importantly, what happens when you start living in absolute truth? Lies are not just distortions of truth, they are distortions of energy. Every time you tell a lie, no matter how small, you send out a vibrational ripple into the universe, and the universe always responds. In spiritual traditions across the world, this is known as the law of cause and effect. What you put out, you receive in return. This is the law of karma. Every time you speak a falsehood, you create energetic disharmony, not just within yourself, but within the larger cosmic balance. It's like throwing a rock into a still pond. The ripples spread outward, creating waves of disruption, and eventually those waves return to you. But karma is not about punishment, it is about balance. A lie creates an imbalance, a misalignment between your internal reality and the external world, and this imbalance demands correction. The karmic weight of lies. The more deception we engage in, the more we create energetic blockages that separate us from the natural flow of life. This is why spiritual traditions emphasize truth, not just as a moral value, but as a path to energetic purity and enlightenment. In Hindu and Buddhist philosophy, lying is seen as one of the greatest barriers to spiritual awakening. In Hermetic teachings, truth is considered the key to unlocking higher consciousness. And in the Corpus Hermeticum, Hermes Trismegistus teaches that deception leads to spiritual blindness, keeping the soul trapped in illusion. The more we deceive, the more we become disconnected from ourselves, from others, and from the divine. This is why many spiritual seekers experience what is known as the dark night of the soul, a period of deep internal suffering caused by a disconnection from truth. Lies keep us trapped in a cycle of illusion and separation. But truth is the path back to alignment, clarity, and liberation. Now, let's take this one step further. Lies do not only affect the individual, they affect society as a whole. Every time we lie, even in small ways, we contribute to a collective energy field of deception, mistrust, and disharmony. Have you ever noticed how, in a world where lies are common, there is a deep underlying sense of unease? This is because deception creates energetic noise, a chaotic vibration that affects everyone within its reach. When lies become commonplace in society, they create a culture of mistrust. People struggle to form deep, meaningful connections because they sense the underlying deception in the world around them. Emotional disconnection. Relationships suffer because lies weaken the energetic bonds between people. Collective anxiety. Deception fosters an environment of fear, doubt, and uncertainty, making it harder for people to trust themselves and others. Imagine society as a symphony. Each person's truth is a note in the grand orchestra of existence. When everyone is in harmony, the result is a beautiful melody, a collective field of trust, connection, and authenticity. But when lies become frequent, it's like several notes go out of tune. The symphony becomes distorted, chaotic, disharmonious. This is why historically, societies built on deception, corruption, and manipulation have always collapsed. Because deception creates energetic instability, and instability always leads to destruction. But the opposite is also true. A single person living in alignment with truth can create a powerful, energetic ripple, one that restores balance, builds trust, and elevates the collective consciousness. Truth is not just a personal virtue, it is a spiritual service to the world. Now that we understand the effects of lying, the next question is, how do we heal? How do we reverse the damage caused by deception, both in ourselves and in the world around us? The answer is simple: we return to truth. But truth is not just about avoiding lies,
It is about realigning your entire being with authenticity and integrity. Step 1. Self-awareness. Recognizing where you are not living in truth. Ask yourself, where am I not being fully honest? This includes not just spoken lies, but self-deception, the things we refuse to admit to ourselves. The first step to healing is awareness, to see the distortions we have created in our own energy field. Step 2. Radical honesty, speaking truth with intention. Once we identify where we have strayed from truth, the next step is to correct it. This does not mean we must be brutally honest in a way that harms others. It means speaking truth with wisdom, love, and clarity. Every time we choose truth over deception, we strengthen our aura, clear energetic blockages, and restore our inner balance. Step 3. Energetic cleansing, healing the damage caused by lies. When we lie, we create energetic scars. Healing requires intentional purification through meditation, quieting the mind, and reconnecting with our higher self. Affirmations, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering truths. Throat chakra healing, practicing vocal exercises, chanting, or wearing blue gemstones to restore balance. Journaling, writing down hidden truths we have avoided, bringing them into conscious awareness. By actively cleansing our mind, body, and spirit, we restore the harmony that lies have disrupted, and the result, a lighter, clearer, and more powerful energy field, one that allows us to live fully aligned with the highest frequencies of the universe.